Good morning, PASW clients, staff, and friends joining us. Welcome to Thursday's class. We're going to do a little bit more LA history, if that's okay. Last time we did the Hollywood Bowl, and that was very, very exciting. Today we're going to be talking about a very important building. Now, it's not there, but this is what it looks like now. So you're probably saying, well, what could possibly have been there? Well, there was a studio there, and it was called Gold Star Studios, and we're gonna listen to some of the songs that came out of that studio located on Santa Monica and Vine Street. And look how close it is to where we go to school. It's literally not that far away. When you think of what history was made at that studio, we're going to get into what songs were recorded there, and then we're also going to talk about why it was so. What was the draw? Why did so many people want to record there? This eventually became Phil Spector's playground when he created the Wall of Sound. So let's dive into some of the songs that were recorded in that place. Then we're going to dive into why it was so important people recorded there, and then we got all day. We can have fun with this and see where it takes us, and to see why it's so important. So okay, enough fooling around, let's get to it. It opened in 1950, so let's start with the first song that in our program that was very famous, recorded by Ritchie Valens when he was 17. See if you know this song. He was just a teenager, and he died shortly after that, but very famous song, right? Really famous because, yes, it's a good melody, good hook, but also kind of one of the first rock and roll songs to include the Spanish language. That was kind of unheard of. See if you guys have heard this song before. Great song. I know Tori Jackson used that to dance to at one of the Performance Showcase concerts. That was cool. So yes, another song that was recorded right there on that corner. Pretty cool, right? Here's another song recorded by Sonny and Cher. Very famous song, I Got You, Babe.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, baby, I got you. Hey. I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
So in the early 60s, Phil Spector starts hanging out at this studio. Now, Phil Spector is, some may remember him or think of him as a murderer, but before he did that, he was very important in the music business as a songwriter and most importantly as a producer for such songs as with the Ronettes, like this song, which is one of my favorites. Has a special sound to it, doesn't it? Doesn't it sound echoey, larger? So let's talk about what Phil Spector did to this studio. And the first Platinum album was actually recorded here, and very innovative audio techniques that we, have plugins for on our computer today were developed there. And, it wasn't just pressing a button. They were actually built there. Phasing, flanging, double tracking vocals, and Phil Spector, the Wall of Sound is really kind of what it sounds like. It's this massive sound. So on some of these tracks, you'd have 3 or 4 pianos with several guitars playing the same chords. So it's like drenched in sound, percussion, and then we would put echo and reverb, and they had these big reverb echo chambers. It was just like this, musical playground. And even George Martin of the Beatles was like, this is the recording studio is an instrument in itself. So, you have instruments in a studio. He said the studio was what was almost its own instrument. So all these instruments were playing with reverb. There could be 3 bass players, 3 guitarists, string section, brass section, and there's a great documentary called The Wrecking Crew about all the studio musicians that played the instruments on a lot of these songs, because of course artists, like Sonny and Cher and other people, even the Beach Boys, didn't play their own instruments or didn't play them well enough to be on the recording that we, that would last forever, that we know today. Another very important album was recorded there, at least most of the album was, the Beach Boys and Brian Wilson's Pet Sounds.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were older, then we wouldn't have to wait so long? And wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? No, it's gonna make it that much better when we can say goodnight and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice? I love the colorful clothes she wears and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of a gentle word on the wind that lifts her perfume through the air. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations. She's giving me the excitations. I'm picking up good vibrations.
So all of these songs were recorded right there on Vine in Santa Monica. Isn't that cool? I mean, we kind of knew it was in Hollywood, but I didn't know it was right on that corner, so close to us. So, yeah, there's a Philly cheesesteak place there now, which is probably, it's, probably for the best. But, what a cool, like, part of history. And unfortunately, it's not there anymore because it got burned down. It burned down. So, I think that was in like 84 or something like that, which was the year I was born. But, let's not make this about me again. So Gold Star Studios, right in Hollywood. It's not there, but if you're ever in the neighborhood on Vine in Santa Monica, give it a little wave and say thanks for the memories. Thanks for all of these wonderful songs that, were recorded there that we still sing in our cars today. So, yeah, not there anymore. A little bit sad, but you know what? It's okay. Life moves on. Those recordings we all will always have. And again, this is music that I love. So, all right. Hope you enjoyed that. Tomorrow we'll be talking about something else. And have a great day. Love you guys. Miss you guys. We're going to be together soon. I have a feeling. So stay safe. Stay cool because it's a heat wave kind of. And love you. See you soon. Bye.